Hopefully no one saw me do that. Just like that. What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be taking a quick look at my 1997 OBS Chevy. It does have a 2003 LS swapped 5.3. Bought it from a crackhead in Houston. Shout out to you, Houston crackheads. You support pretty much the rest of us that are trying to find those Facebook market deals. So really thumbs up to you guys. Keep doing crack. Don't do drugs, kids. Not on clock. I did have a completely stock 5.3 in this motor swapped already. It was done by a different shop in Houston. They had a 2000 Gen 3, somewhere around 2000, 2005 motor in here. I'm not really too sure with the generations. Put a new brake booster in, rode the stock motor, which rode, for what it was a $2,200 swap OBS. I mean, it's about what you would expect. For the price it was going to cost me, and I'm sure you guys know, to put new lifters, redo the gaskets. I wanted to do a reseal from the oil pan up. It was pretty much going to be for a cam setup, so I did go ahead and stay on Facebook Marketplace religiously. Turned out the motor was cammed, so I had to get a new tune for it. Don't know the cam, don't know the specs. $799 heads. Is regasketed from the oil pan, rear main seal, front cover, front crank bolt. I'll go from there. So really went on a leap there, and turns out to be a really good running motor. We're gonna do an oil change on it because I did swap it in quite a while ago, and it's time for an oil change. For all you professionals out there, let's go ahead and pull the dipstick, as well as pop the oil cap. So after swapping the motor, I did somehow possibly pinch the torque converter seal. So this vehicle is not dailied anymore. However, it does leak quite a bit of transmission fluid. So in another video, I'll probably go ahead and drop the trans and change that. For this video, we're gonna go ahead and do that oil change. All right, we got this pretty much where we want it. To be honest, it doesn't look too bad. Okay. Why aren't you using a band wrench? A band wrench would be so much easier. Look, if I knew where the band wrench was, I would be using it. Just like that. Make sure we lubricate it so it doesn't get stuck. If you ever try to take off an oil filter that seems like it's insanely tight, odds are either you had the biggest guy tighten that oil filter with no remorse and 1,000 hate from 1,000 million armies, or they didn't lubricate this little oil ring on the outside. Okay, so I couldn't find my wrenches, so thanks, Steven. We're going to be using your wrenches. Shout out to Steven. Thanks, Steven. Everybody say thanks, Steven. But we're going to go ahead and fill this up with 6 quarts. I did go ahead and top this off with oil, so we're going to go ahead and put the oil cap on. Move our nice little professional grade air intake. 2, 3. There's not actually a specific number you're supposed to count to. So make sure you're in the hash marks as shown. Don't know if you guys can see that. Dun, 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 dun. I hate copies. I hate copies of keys. All right. Anyways, now we're gonna start her up for you. Yeah. High beams, low beams, as well as turn signals, reverse lights, everything works, no AC. Take her on a little quick test drive. That's pretty much going to be it for our 1997 LS Swap 5.3. Don't really have too much information about the motor itself, other than I bought it from a guy in Houston. He said, hey, I'm trying to get rid of this motor. I said, hey, I'll give you money for that motor. Swapped it in, and turns out it's cam. I did get tuned by Horsepower Factory over there off 35 and Telephone Road. You Houston area guys are going to know where that is. Hopefully I have some more content for you guys in the future, but that's going to be it for this video. See you later.